What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye. Let's get rid of that light and flipping it. Guna Eagle Eye. Let me try that again for Chig Flicks. Right, let me do that whole intro again. What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Chig Flicks, and welcome for another review, another film that I've seen, or another TV series that I've seen. In this particular case, I will be reviewing Lupin, which is the French TV series season that I've been watching on Netflix, and was actually one of my surprise shows of lockdown. So I'm going to do season 2 as a review for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy it. Before we come to it, you know what we've got to do when we do housekeeping. First and foremost, stick a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Well over 300 subscribers now. I want to try before the end of the year to see if I can do something crazy and reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year on this channel. I think it can be done, but the only way I can do it is, first and foremost, I get it. Responsibility lies with me to give you guys that content. But then once I give you that content, to like the absolute shit out of it. Drive traffic towards it. That's what I need you guys to do. So you guys can help me do that. So make sure you check it out. Also, if you're watching this on Periscope, please do hit the retweet button. That will really help the cause. Now let's just get certain things out of the way. 2 things. Yes, I currently don't have a top on. Because A, I don't know where my t-shirt is. And B, I'm hot as fuck. So sue me, I'm topless in my phone flat. I couldn't care less. So you ain't gonna see much else. So don't worry about it. I promise. I guess I don't have the best of histories when it comes to things like this. So yes, I promise you will not see anything else. But I'm hot. Forgive the lack of top. Secondly, yes, finally, almighty mighty, your boy has had a haircut. So yeah, so finally I've stopped looking like a flipping. It's been literally, I think I went a year without a haircut, and the locks. Oh my days! Combing that thing was a task and a half. It was a task and a half. I would not be doing that again. So yeah, hopefully you guys are at least enjoying the visual. I didn't want to do, especially on Chig Flicks. I don't like doing. I think I can get away with it a bit better on Green and Eagle Eye. But on Chig Flicks, I don't like doing non-video shows. So in an ideal situation, I wouldn't be topless and obviously doing a show like this. But I figured raggo, you guys can only see my shoulders, and you know, anyone's got problems seeing my shoulders, tough titty. Anyway, anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Let's talk about Lupin and the surprise show of lockdown. And quite frankly, I must admit, it was a show I enjoyed a lot during lockdown. It was, I'm not one, I must confess a few things. I'm not one for foreign shows. I don't particularly like foreign shows. I didn't particularly like a lot of foreign shows, dub shows, shows where you have to read subtitles. And then the first show that I got into that was like that was Money Heist. Because anyone who knows me knows that my favorite genre of film or TV show or program, sorry, now make sure that this light is not too much of an issue for you guys. So I play around with the angle because I'm trying to just make sure my head blocks it. Um, Yeah, so Money Heist was the first show like that, and I really enjoyed Money Heist. Yeah, Money Heist had its issues more with the plot for me that I didn't like, but in terms of the concept and how it works, I thought, okay, maybe I'm growing up. Maybe um, these shows. You know what? Hold on 1 second, because it's going to get annoying. Let me just close the door. That would just make sense, wouldn't it? Right? They'll be faffing around. So yeah, so Money Heist it had its own issues for me, but that was more plot related. It definitely wasn't the concept of Money Heist that I had any sort of issue with. So I figured, okay, so it clearly meant that I could do a lot of foreign shows. Plus, it was lockdown. Quite frankly, you couldn't afford to be picky. And then I watched a couple of other shows and I enjoyed those fair enough. And then Lupin came along and I just really loved it. A, it had the heist element, so you know it had me hooked. B, you know, there was a black guy front and center of it, which I'll be honest with you, had me intrigued. It did have me intrigued. The guy leading the car, so I thought, okay. And then I thought to myself, all right, let me watch it and see what it was about. And actually, it was really enjoyable. It was considering the subject matter. It was very light-hearted. The only thing I can compare it to in terms of tone is Hustle. Hustle is one of my very favorite BBC shows of all time. And that was literally about the same subject. It was about a team of hustlers that go out and commit these crimes, but they kept the tone very, very light. So it was quite easy to root for these guys who technically are bad guys, you know. And this guy, you know the reasons for what he's doing very much from the outset. You get his motivation very much from the outset of the first season. You know exactly what he's doing and why he's doing it, you know, but technically he's doing bad things. So they need to keep the tone light, and they very much do. In season two, but as the season goes on, they ever so slowly start cranking up the tonnage of the season, and they start raising the stakes for Lupin. Um, and and in season two, I think they very much continue along that trajectory because I think what they try and do is that they really try and raise the stakes of putting his family in danger, putting him in danger, putting his kid in danger. There was one point where I must admit they even had me, and then I thought, now surely they're not dumping the kid, right? You know, you know what I mean? Like there was just so many spoiler alerts, just in case I say something I shouldn't. Um, and yeah, there was so many places where I just thought to myself, man, they like that. They really have me. Yeah, and they fooled me with certain misdirections that they had and things like that. I think largely, I must confess, I'm not going to let the fact that I like the show cloud my judgment for you guys. I did expect a little more in season two because we'd waited for so long for what is essentially what 5 extra episodes. Um, and I was expecting a little more for my buck, but all in all, I did enjoy it. They kind of finished off the season. They finished off the season the only way they knew how to do it, and now we're on to season three, which they more or less confirmed was coming towards the end of the program. They said that Lupin will be back for season three, which they can do. It was based on the way they ended the second season. They can extend it to season three. So yeah, I thought all in all it was good. Like I said, I liked it. I just expected a little more, a little more. So I don't know what you guys think if you've seen the show, but definitely go check it out. It's definitely worth your time. It's only been out what 2 weeks? No, it came out last weekend, didn't it? So hopefully this is one of those reviews I've actually done, which is actually on time. So if you guys can check it out for yourselves and see if you agree. Make sure you leave it in the comments below. Let me know come back to this review and let me know what you thought of the show. All right. In the meantime, I am out of here. I'm going to leave you guys to it. Please do slap a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm going to do one more review on this channel, which is the Loki 1 and 2 episodes. Yes, I'm actually doing episodes of stuff that only happened a week or a day ago. Can you believe it? Recent reviews. Gosh, careful, Chig, careful. Um, so I'm going to do a review on those two episodes, and I'll do something on Green and Eagle Eye a little bit later. So keep a lookout for that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for both. And in the meantime, I'm out of there. Take care. Enjoy yourself. Have a good weekend. Peace.